Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be doing some redstone tips and tricks. So let's get started. For this one you can use stairs and spruce wood. And this is actually quite a cool trick. If you place, it's hard to start off with, but if you do this, oh god, this is a mess. I always have problems with moving them up. If you do this, the redstone will actually travel up the ladder. So if I do this, it travels up. Like if I place this, you see it connected? So this is a cool way to take it up through blocks. And if we power this, ta-da! It's all powered up. But this is the disadvantage or advantage. You can use this to your advantage as well. If I power this, it doesn't go down. So I can power this and it will go up. Then unpower this, but it's still not on. Amazing. Tip number 2. I have to think about this one. Oh yes. If you want to make it so if I'm going to use wooden pressure plates because I only have one player. If two items are on the one item's on both of these pressure plates, you can do that by making a whatchamacallit. I have no clue what they're actually called. So it's like this and this. Aha, I'm back. I thought of it now. So you would have both of these wires running into the back of this block, like this, and a redstone wire in between them. This is your main wire. So for this light to turn on, I'm going to have something on both of these plates. So I'll throw spruce wood on this one, that torch turned off, and that on that one. And ta-da, the light turns on. So that's a cool trick if you're making a game that requires 2 people to be there to start. That's a good way to verify that 2 people are there. So this is just something useful. Is it this amount? Yes. If you have, where are they? 22 blocks in a hopper, that is enough for the signal to travel 2 blocks. No, that's 123 is enough for the signal to travel 2 blocks. 22 is enough to check if another item goes in. So if I have this light here, and I want to have it turn on when someone does this, there we go. It turns on. So that's quite cool. So let me think of another. Oh wait, I already have another trick. I'm thinking of these on the go, just so you know. I did not think of them in advance. So if you put a sticky piston with a block on top, and you put a signal through that, it will be a super quick pulse. Because when it does it, this piston will leave this block in the air even though it's a sticky piston. I counted my chickens before the eggs hatched. Did they remove that in 1.10? No, they didn't. I just did it opposite. Okay, so yeah, you see it's in the air? Now when I break this and place it again, it brings it back down. So that could be a cool way to make a door. I used this over here. And so yeah, this is a little shop. I don't think I ever published that video. No, I didn't. I'm going to have to do that or remake that video because I don't think I really did it properly. Yeah, so this is a cool thing. Ooh, thanks for the other idea. This is a super fast clock. If I just right click on this, put a torch behind it, and it pulses super fast. So, yeah, the repeater will be solid unless you take this out a few blocks and the repeater will flash. And you can make flashy lights. I'm sorry, that sort of hurts the eyes. So yeah. Any other ideas? And if I undo the right click, it will just leave the light on. I'm gonna light up my area. There we go. So let me think of another trick. What might be another trick? We have this. We have the clock. I've done a video on that separately. Daylight sensors. So this daylight sensor usually senses day, right? No output at night. But if I right click on it, it will turn to a nighttime sensor and it will output a signal at night. So yeah. And you can click it back to normal. I think that's pretty cool. This isn't a Redstone related secret, but it's not really a secret at all. It's a cool thing they've made that with beacons. Let me find a block, and purple glass. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, place a beacon here. It has the white beam, but if I put a purple glass on top of it, ta-da! The beam's purple. So with the new stained glass, there is a really cool trick with panes. I'll get a few panes here. That should be good. If you place this, it does not show. And if you place this on top, it will turn orange, then purple, then blue, and then yellow. So that's pretty cool, the beam's rainbow. Here, how about I do a long beam? Okay guys, we are back and let's go down to the beacon. Woohoo! I don't have game sounds on right now actually. Let me turn those on. Oh. Okay, 0% actually has game sound. So that is quite loud compared to my voice, I think, by the looks of it. That looks pretty cool, does it not? I think it does. Rainbow colored beacon beams? I'm in. I didn't go all the way up to the top of the world. I went up as far as I felt would be reasonable. But I did spend 5 minutes building this, which isn't very long, but I had that much further to go. Not that bad. Game mode 0. Let me drop down. Thank you, Elytra. And I forgot I was in survival mode. Let me think of another tip or trick. Most of you probably know this, but you can invert a redstone torch so it does not output a redstone signal with powering the block. So if you cannot use glass. If you have a torch right here, it powers this piston. If you place the torch here, this inverts it because this block is now powered. Any torch right here will be powered off. But okay, I'm turning the music off because it's annoying. If you place droppers facing upward like this, you hold shift to place it on top of each other. And then you power, I'm gonna put this here. Now I go click, click, click. If I click this, oh, it goes up more than one. If I press this, it went up to number 3. Now I power this one, it went up to number something, and this one went up to the top. So you don't have to power each one, which I think is pretty cool. And this trick was removed, but you can somewhat do it. If you put an item through a hollow block, it will, and have stuff on the side of it. Cover this up, power this, it flew up. How far does this work? Okay, let me test this. Okay, we're back. And wait, I might not have solved their problems. That's not how you did it before. Oopsies. Let me set up a water stream and try making another one of these. Right. Okay, it didn't work. That was not the issue, apparently. They might have patched some more crap in 1.10. Anyway, at least you know if you use glass panes, it will go straight up. So, that's pretty cool. So let me think. Yeah, this is what it does. It piles up in there. And I don't know if I made it right even. I'm not the best at making things. Let me think. What would another idea be? Here's a very good idea. Do not attack a polar bear. I mean, peaceful. So yeah, they do 2 hearts of damage at peaceful. And if I fly over here, do not go near time set day. Kill at E type equals spider. There we go. Oh, and creeper. Creeper. If I go to, and also do not go near a polar bear with a baby, unless they remove that feature. Yeah, don't go near a polar bear with a baby. That was close. Get washed away. So, okay, this is turning into a more than just redstone tips and tricks. I don't even know if I said redstone. I hope I didn't, because it's going to be more. You put ice, you put a boat on it, and you drive the boat. You can see what happens. The boat goes insanely fast. Let me try this. So this is it normally in the water. Or actually, I'm gonna try to get it to the water. Oh, Skype message. Oh, missed. No, not Skype message. Engine message. I better check that. And that might have busted your ears as much as mine. I hope it didn't. Or I might have to mute my audio. Okay, we are back. So, the next tip or trick is called note block sounds. Oh, and sand has a different one, I guess. Let me alt-tab back over to OBS and turn that down. There we go. It's still louder than my mic, but because I have my music and sounds way up. 0% should be good. So, yes. I think that should do it for this episode of Tips and Tricks with the Redstoneness. added. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.